What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and we're back with some more Black 2, White 2 tournament games. If you didn't watch the first video, go watch that. I'll do a little bit more of a team breakdown. But basically, Sunny Day Heatwave go burr, Quiver Dance go burr, and Swords Dance Bisharp go burr. Anyways, let's get on to these matches. Alright, versus Jon-Luke VGC here. We've got Stellar Assault Vest Mineshow, Nasty Plot Life Orb, Hydreigon, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse. Amoonguss does not have Protect, it has Sludge Bomb. Perish Song on both Altaria and Azumarill. It is huge power though. Tera Grass, Tera Fairy, and a Water Tera Arcanine with Willow. That's a little annoying actually. It has Goggles. Ooh. Alright, well Whimsicott can get around Fake Out and a lot of that stuff. Yeah, honestly, Whimsicott seems pretty solid. Wonder if I can go Sun? Ooh, it's Cloud 9 Altaria. So maybe Sun's not as powerful, but Hydreigon's good. I might have to Tera Fire because of the Moonblast and such. And I'd be a little weak to some other stuff. Intimidate ain't bad, but it's also not amazing. Do I want Amoonguss? I think I want Amoonguss just for the Azumarill. And Intimidate's nice too. I'm just not feeling Bisharp. I'm not feeling it. Volcarona. Volcarona could be fine, honestly. But I think I want Krookodile just to have more Spore immunities. I'm not too worried about Amoonguss, especially this one. It's Tera Dark. So if I am clicking Heat Wave, it's not super safe. I guess we'll see what happens. Mineshow with Assault Vest is interesting. Okay, what do we got? Mineshow, Arcanine. Okay. That is going to be a Flare Blitz right into my Whimsicott. And there's next to nothing I can do about it other than Intimidate the Arcanine? I can get my Tailwind if I want it. Then I'm either going to get Faked Out. I guess I could Tera Water to live that. Do I want to burn Tera here? No. Maybe I want Moonblast. No, I need the Tailwind. I'm gonna swap in Krookodile. Go for Tera Fire Heatwave. I don't love this play. I think I'm getting faked out on Hydreigon anyway though. So locking into a move won't be too bad. I just don't want to lose him on turn 1 if I can't take one with me. So here's my Tera. We're not seeing Stellar from Mineshow, that's not surprising. I don't think we would see Water from Arcanine here, that wouldn't make any sense. So probably not going to be a Tera. Flare Blitz into Hydreigon. Interesting. Intimidate helping a lot there. And we're faster than the Mineshow. That's a 2-hit KO. Especially now with this close. Oh, that did a lot. Okay. The Arcanine has Flare Blitz and Extreme Speed, but Extreme Speed isn't any stronger. They're not Tera Normal. Heat Wave should take Mineshow. Then I can Earthquake. I just have to not miss and not get crit by Arcanine. I guess high horsepower is better. But I'm still going to click Heat Wave. Okay, Mineshow swaps, so Krookodile isn't going to get knocked out at least. So fluffy! That must be Altaria. Oh, it's Altaria! Alright, so I stand by high horsepower being the right play, because Earthquake would have just done nothing here. Alright, well, I guess I can swap Hydreigon. knowing that it's faster than Mineshadow? That's crazy. Probably a speed tie. Because I'm invested to be 1 point faster than a modest Hydreigon. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mineshadow, a bulky set with Assault Vest, was invested to be 1 point faster than a modest Hydreigon. I could totally see it being a speed tie. The Intimidate on Arcanine is nice. The incoming Moonblast is not so nice. The fact that I mean, high horsepower. Arcanine is pretty fast too. There's not much that wants to switch into a high horsepower, so I will click that. I think I'll just swap in Amoonguss. Amoonguss isn't so bad here. Yeah, Arcanine's swapping anyway. If this is Hydreigon, fine. Schwarina. Azumarill! Alright, I like hitting that with a high horsepower. It has Clear Amulet. I guess Knockoff would have been nice, because then I could swap and then Intimidate it, but I have Amoonguss on the field, which is fantastic. Probably forces a Tera out of the Azumarill. Ooh, Moonblast. Half health. Okay, exactly half health. So that could go either way on the 2-hit KO. Tailwind, Perish Song, Moonblast, Protect. I think Whimsicott can take anything Azumarill dishes out. But also... I think I can safely get in Hydreigon because it's going to be a Moonblast. I think I'm going to go into Whimsicott. And I'm just going to... No, it's Arcanine's going to swap in there. I changed my play at the last second. I'm high horsepowering the Altaria. And I'm Pollen Puffing Azumarill, because that should put it into range for another Hyper. Yes! Hi, Arcanine. I don't know if this KOs, depends on the Arcanine's spread, but I did get some chip from Heat Wave earlier, which is nice. And yeah, the Azumarill is going Terra Grass. Oh, I got that perfect. And since it doesn't have Aqua Jet, I'm going to be able to move before it. Probably. Taking out Arcanine would be nice. Krookodile's not even particularly good into anything else. So, ooh, it's not dead! Very close, but not quite gone. I'm hoping Jon-Luke is screaming about that play. But I locked in at the very last second. Oh, good damage there. Okay. I can't just go to Hydreigon. The Arcanine's not intimidated. So Extreme Speed should be able to finish it. So instead I go to Whimsicott. And I have to finish the Arcanine with Moonblast. That should be enough. No Tailwind on that end, no Tailwind on this end. I could Encore the Liquidation, but that's not very useful compared to just Moonblasting. Especially when the swaps are both weak to Fairy. So Arcanine's Terra Water, that would help. And then none of my other moves will work on Azumarill, so I will click Pollen Puff. I guess Protect works on Azumarill, but is a Play Rough, Perish Song, Liquidation, Protect, Azumarill really the problem here? This must be Play Rough into my Whimsicott. That's a reasonable play. Ooh, that does a lot. Alright, we're okay though. If I had called that, I could have swapped in Hydreigon. There was no way I was calling that though. If it was Flare Blitz into Whimsicott, then I would have been toast. Oh boy. Alright, Mineshadow and Arcanine and Altaria in the back. Extreme Speed my Whimsicott. And Fake Out my Amoonguss. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's not okay. I don't know. This might not be okay. Uh-oh. Extreme speed? Yep. Pick up? No. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Oh boy. Go feed that thing a few more proteins. Oh boy. Yeah, the Amoonguss flinches, but no longer have the Perish Song endgame. Moonblast should take the Mind Shout. It's already burned Tera. It's Stellar Tera anyway. I could Encore the Mind Shout. Is that the play? I think it's better to take the Moonblast KO. I'm pretty confident Moonblast gets the KO. I think it's better to just do it. Since it has U-turn, close combat, knockoff, fake out. Yeah, it's better to just do it. And then I'll just click Spore over here. Yeah, Moonblast just does it. There was no reason to click Encore there. Encore, I think, would have won the game as well, but then you go to sleep, I get a Dark Pulse, I get another Dark Pulse, then you can wake up. I can even Pollen Puff my own Hydreigon here, which Tera Fire, you have Perish Song and Moonblast. Yeah, the only thing you can do is Moonblasting me down, and you're not going to Moonblast down an Amoonguss and a Tera Fire Hydreigon with good health. Yep, I click the button. I'm assuming he's going to forfeit here. Good game. Let's go on to game number 2. Alright. How can I do better? Intimidating that Arcanine is fantastic, but there's so much Krookodile's weak to. Krookodile not KOing that Arcanine last time was a little annoying. Will-O-Wisp makes Bisharp pretty useless, if I'm being honest. There was no Amoonguss. So honestly, Volcarona is a maybe here. Azumaril's the problem there. I would have to Tera. But if they Tera, then I have Amoonguss. Oh, maybe it works. I do like my Amoonguss. I need something for their Arcanine. So do I drop Hydreigon? No. That ain't it. Maybe it's Whimsicott Krookodile lead. Exert some pressure. Get around the fake out. Volcarona is actually kind of better into Azumarill. Neither of them could hit Azumarill if it doesn't Tera. But Tera Water here is a lot better than the Tera Fire up here. It's worse into Altaria. But Altaria has Moonblast, so Hydreigon's pretty bad into that if I don't Tera. I think this is what I'm going with for game 2. I probably shouldn't have changed anything. Just trust that Whimsicott's gonna live moves again. Maybe get some calls better. Oof. Alright. The lead is Azumarill this time. So, Intimidate's useless. Great. This is the part where they click knockoff and read the Tera Ghost, right? I think I can just bring in Amoonguss, if I'm being honest. I think I just Moonblast, get some good damage onto the Mind Shout, U-turn, close combat, knockoff, fake out. And then Krookodile, probably best just to swap it to Amoonguss. I can't predict even if it's going to be a play rough. or Liquidation. I would guess Liquidation. It's safer, more accurate. A little bit weaker, but I don't think the roll is going to change. Alright, it's not a fake out. I do half health. Special attack drop is completely useless. Alright. And a U-turn out toward the Krookodile. Okay. I'm guessing this is play rough into Whimsicott. Maybe. Welcome back, Arcanine. Do I Tera Water my Amoonguss in this one? Yeah, play rough into Whimsicott. Crits! Okay, that changes stuff. Fun. Here I go, Volcarona. And what, I Tera Water Quiver Dance? The only thing that threatens me is a play rough. Do I swap out to Krookodile or do I just protect? I'm gonna swap out into Krookodile. I'm really scared here because it could be Flare Blitz. It could be. I don't think the Azumarill is gonna risk Tera Grass. So I probably could have Rage Powdered it, but then Flare Blitz might take Amoonguss. I would guess. I don't know. This is a hard turn to call from either side. Getting crit there was pretty significant. Because we saw last time play rough and G-Speed didn't KO me, and I had 4 HP to spare. Pretty nice. This could be Flare Blitz play rough double up, which would be brutal. So they were ignoring the Amoonguss. That's interesting. They were even calling Krookodile. That would be crazy. Ooh, that's too much damage. Can I get a burn? I do not get a burn. Well, this is obviously the part where I protect Volcarona. Is that too obvious? Yeah. High horsepower might take the Arcanine. I think that would be worth it if it can. Ooh, it swapped. Okay, well if I take Mind Shout, that's fine. This is probably gonna be just right into Krookodile. I guess it might not be. This could also be a call that Krookodile swaps into Amoonguss. Nope, perfect call. Now all I can do is live the extreme speed with Volcarona. Also, is Volcarona ever going to beat Arcanine? No. Not unless I get a Pollen Puff into my own Volcarona. So how do I play this? I play this as if I live the extreme speed. If I live the extreme speed, I need to call Grass Tera. That's probably not happening though. And then I can Rage Powder at least. Survive another turn. No, I do not live that. Okay, that's game over. Going to game 3. Volcarona wasn't it, I guess. Also got so many calls right. Good job, Jon-Luke. And Perish Song. Yup, just to lock it in. In case I got a double protect there, I think that's the right play. Alright. Jon-Luke Home Perish got me. go into game number 3. Alright, here we are, game 3. What I did game 2 didn't work. I brought Hydreigon game 1 and then dropped it. So I need to bring Hydreigon. Faster than their Mineshaw, which is big. Fire Tera Heat Wave into Moonblast KOs their Mineshaw, which is nice. If it's Mineshaw Azumarill again, it's not the way I want it to be. Amoonguss is fine into that. I need things for Arcanine. Don't have much for Arcanine, especially because Bisharp can get Will-O-Wisp. I think I'm going to go Hydreigon, Whimsicott, Amoonguss, Krookodile. As tempting as Bisharp is, I need the Krookodile. I need Krookodile. It's the only thing that's decent against Arcanine. I'm not going to lead it. It's been a Mineshaw lead each time. I wonder if it'll be another Mineshaw lead. I wonder if it'll actually go for a fake out. If it's like Mineshaw Azumarill, the mind games are just too terrifying for me. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm going straight into Amoonguss. Nope, not playing any games with this Azumarill. Amoonguss, come on in. And I will take my half health onto the Mineshaw with Moonblast. I'll take it. Swap into Arcanine here. Great. Good game. I guess that's not the biggest problem in the world if Arcanine comes in here. It's a little bit of a problem, though. Maybe this is the game where I finally just do Tera Water on the Amoonguss. Let Hydreigon just hit something and then go down. Maybe even if I get Hydreigon in next to Amoonguss. Rage Powder plus Heat Waves? It doesn't hurt Arcanine though. Okay, it is a fake out this time. We can Encore that. Not going to. That's going to swap out for sure. And Liquidation calling the Fire Tera or... Oh, a defense drop! Don't love that. Alright. Arcanine can come in pretty free. But because I would love to bait out a Grass Tera from Azumarill, I'm willing to just click Spore into that slot. It might be a play rough into my Whimsicott now. Which might be okay. I'm gonna click Moonblast into Mineshaw anyway. I know it's very likely swapping out. But I don't want to risk it staying in because then I could actually lose Azumarill. Fake out plus Liquidation did that much. Okay, it's just a Protect. That's a good play. I really want Hydreigon in. But how badly do I want Hydreigon in? I can swap Krookodile on the Amoonguss slot. Do I want to Tera Water my Whimsicott? Could just be Play Rough into E-Speed, which we know doesn't KO. If it's just Play Rough, do I... I think I will Tera Water. And then I'll Moonblast the Azumarill. Get some chip there. That'll be nice for later. Alright, Krookodile. Please don't catch a Liquidation to the face. And that clear amulet Azumarill, that thing's annoying. Alright, I'm assuming the last is still Altaria, but it might be something else. Haven't seen the fourth. This Arcanine is really rough for me. Maybe if I wasn't bringing Amoonguss, but I have nothing for Azumarill. Ooh, we're seeing a Tera. That's great. Yeah, you saw that I tried to Spore it. Now you want just two things that can ignore it. This may even be... Could this be Flare Blitz? Could this be Flare Blitz plus Play Rough into Whimsicott? That won't KO. Because of the Tera, I can live full. Krookodile can't. But that is a good position for Hydreigon. Because now I can click Heat Wave into Azumarill. Yay! It's what I always wanted. Not really any other play. Heat Wave into the Azumarill, and Azumarill swaps. It'll be Mineshow, Hydreigon, Altaria. I think I double up with a Moonblast anyway. It probably protects and brings in Mineshow. Oh no, Azumarill swapping. Okay, that's cool. That's very cool. Because then the Moonblast will hit that, and then I'll get a single target Heat Wave into Arcanine, which admittedly won't do a lot, but Arcanine also can't do a lot here. An Intimidated Flare Blitz on a Resist. No crit, no burn. I connect Heat Wave. Decent chunk. That is a decent chunk. I will take that any day. Here comes Azumarill again. Now that you've confirmed I locked Heat Wave, you definitely... I mean, do I care though? I'm gonna Heat Wave Moonblast again. Should I Sunny Day? No. I don't want to power up the Arcanine. I do have an Amoonguss to think about. I think Heat Wave Moonblast is still the pin. It's a free hit. Ooh, okay. Okay. There's the Flare Blitz. I didn't bring an Amoonguss. Do I hit the Heat Wave? That's all it comes down to here. Hit the Heat Wave. Goodbye, Azumarill. Alright. Alright, Hydreigon, let's go. Whew. Azumarill is the gigantic hitter on their side. There is a Life Orb Hydreigon hiding out somewhere, maybe, but Whimsicott's got that. Yeah, here's their Hydreigon. Moonblast should take care of that, even if Arcanine protects, whatever. How can I throw? They've already burned Tera. They have Protect on the Hydreigon, but they're not going to take out Whimsicott. I want to reset my specs on Hydreigon, so I'm going to bring in Amoonguss. And I'm going to Moonblast their Hydreigon. That should be a one-hit KO. If it's not, maybe Dragon Pulse into Flare Blitz into E-Speed takes out my Whimsicott. But this protects me from that a little bit. You need to Flare Blitz my Amoonguss here. I think it's Rage Powder, because the worst thing that could happen would be Hydreigon living somehow and clicking a move onto my Whimsicott. The Rage Powder won't affect Arcanine, though. Arcanine will get to click a button onto whoever it wants. Okay, but with taking out the Hydreigon there, that locks that in. Okay. I didn't think it's a Life Orb Hydreigon. I don't think that was gonna live that. That'd be crazy, but all right. Side Pollen Puff and Moonblast. It's probably canceled. Yep. Good game, Jon-Luke. We went to game 3. GG's. Alright, we've got AlexUsedSplash here with Perish Trap, of course. Even the Altaria has Fire Spin. That seems to be the only Perish song user, though. I think my answer is Tera Ghost Taunt. Krookodile can then swap out after using Taunt, because I have the Ghost typing. It'll also be good against Scrafty, because I get an Intimidate on that. It's not bad on Floatzel. Whimsicott would be nice too. Just another Fake Out immunity, and if Rain is led, I can set Sun immediately. After this, what am I really worried about? I'm worried about doing damage. Hydreigon's the answer then. The only thing that really resists Dark is if Gothitelle Terras into Dark or the Scrafty. So for Scrafty, it's Safety Goggles Scrafty, so Amoonguss wouldn't help. Bisharp's not good. It's Volcarona last. Solves that. If I get Sun up, Volcarona does fine. If I Tera... I'm not going to save... I mean, I guess Alex might not lead Perish Trap. The Ghost Tera Taunt Krookodile is for Perish Trap. And that might not even be what happens right away. Haha, Cramorant. And if it's an Amoonguss lead, which is eject button, gotta remember that. Okay, it's a Rain lead. That's fine. I can set Sun. Hopefully that's enough. The Floatzel with Mystic Water is still a little scary in the Sun Intimidated. I do have a weakness. So I click High Horsepower into it. It doesn't have Protect. Its Aqua Jet can actually go before my Sunny Day. Would it Terra Water Aqua Jet? Would that KO Krookodile? I don't think so. I think in general the best thing to click is Knock Off. And then I will just Sunny Day with my Whimsicott. Okay, Pelipper swap. Trying to keep the weather. Makes sense. I was a little worried that it would be a Weather Ball into my Whimsicott there. Cloud9. Oh, that's really interesting. Swap into Cloud9. I changed the weather, but it doesn't matter. Floatzel gets the flip turn. Okay. Okay, Alex, I see you. And that did twice as much damage as it otherwise would have. Wave Crash would KO. And then, who is this? Scrafty. Okay, we see the whole team. That's very nice. Getting intimidated, not so much. But we now threaten Scrafty with Moonblast. Perish Trap doesn't seem like it'll be a big problem, though there is Fire Spin. I could swap in Volcarona, resist a fighting move, maybe take a Fake Out. I don't want to get Fire Spin. But I do want to click Moonblast into Scrafty. I want to click Moonblast into Scrafty so bad. If Scrafty Terras, there's nothing left to resist Knockoff next time, but with the weather and Cloud9, that's a cool combo. It's gonna be hard to take advantage of weather. That's a good combo against the Sun team. Here is a Tera. That's probably the Scrafty. Don't want to get Moonblast, I guess. No, it's Altaria into Grass. That is confusing? Whoa, Scrafty can live Moonblast. Okay, bye Whimsicott. Oh, that did nothing. Does Covert Cloak stop the trapping? Because I'm Covert Cloak. It looks like I'm trapped, though. I guess that isn't one of the effects Covert Cloak does. And I get the Flame Body. Okay, that's almost better. In fact, yeah, that is just better. I don't want Altaria to Perish Song. I want to get Quiver Dances up. So I think I'll just Quiver Dance. And I could Encore Altaria into Fire Spin. Yeah, that would prevent it from... Okay, it can go for Protect this turn. I'll Encore you into Protect. That's fine, too. I just wanted my Quiver Dance. And as long as Whimsicott's still around, they can't do too much with rain. They will get a free swap with this Scrafty unless they clicked Drain Punch. Knockoff into Volk makes a lot of sense. Critical hit, don't love that. Alright, now that I have a speed boost, I should be faster than the Floatzel as in no weather, and I should be faster in sun. As long as it's not raining, we're good. There's Floatzel. So I'm going to Tera Water, and I'm going to click Struggle Bug. I'm going to click Fiery Dance. I think I'm going to click Fiery Dance into Floatzel. But I could break the Sash on Pelipper if I click Struggle Bug. So I'm going to Tera Water Struggle Bug. That way I resist whatever water move it might go for. And then I need this Sunny Day on the swap. Assuming Pelipper comes in. Yeah, Pelipper's coming in. Cool. So now it'll actually be sunny. And I'll break the Pelipper's Sash, which is nice. I'll get rid of the weather. I'll get some good damage into Floatzel. A +1 Struggle Bug will do a lot to Floatzel. Probably not a KO, but a hefty chunk of damage. I have Struggle Bug the Floatzel once before. Believe it or not. How much do we got? Pretty good, pretty good. Half to Floatzel. Critical hit on Pelipper. I'll take it. I don't think it mattered much. And here's Wave Crash. That should not KO in the sun. No, not even close. Would have been close with no weather, but I still would have lived. Alright, Struggle Bug is enough to finish that off. Don't have Wide Guard on Pelipper. So I should Struggle Bug, yeah. And then... Actually, I could Fiery Dance toward the Pelipper. Altaria wants to come in there. And if not, whatever. I think I'll just Moonblast Floatzel. Okay, the swap was opposite the way I expected. Okay. Probably then a Tailwind from Pelipper. Struggle Bug will do damage into Altaria, though. So I can just... If this Pelipper goes down... It does not. Okay. Weather Ball takes out my Whimsicott, finally. No, it doesn't, because you turned off the weather. This is so hard to keep track of. Sometimes there's weather, sometimes there's not. Okay. Now I Struggle Bug. And... I guess just Moonblast the Altaria. Good game, Alex. Oh, seems like he confused himself there, almost as much as me. Alright, game 2. I don't think I can rely on the Weather Ball being normal type. I'll have to be careful how I play with my Whimsicott. Because of the Cloud9. I think the Mons I had were fine. I don't want to get caught off guard by like a different kind of lead. I will have to be aware that swap in Altaria and Wave Crash can take Krookodile. But I think Hydreigon's fine there. Flip turn, Aqua Jet, Wave Crash, Crunch. Yeah, Hydreigon will be a perfect swap in. This Floatzel does not have an Ice move, or a Dragon move, or a Fighting move, or a... God Yeah, I don't want Amoonguss. Well... Amoonguss isn't the worst. I don't think Bisharp is it here. Not at all. There's not any particular thing it threatens, especially because Gothitelle doesn't even attack much. I guess it walls Gothitelle. Yeah, and this way, even... Gothitelle can't even get up Trick Room against this lead, because Fake Out Scrafty I could Tera Ghost, and Rage Powder Amoonguss I could... Well, I have Safety Goggles. So there's a lot of things that I can just shut down with this lead, so I'm going to just do it and see what happens. That's different. Okay. It's a Perish Trap. This means I Tera Ghost, so I can swap out next turn. And block the Fake Out, and then just taunt the Altaria, which is leftovers. I guess it could Protect and Trick Room. Whatever. Not too scared. Whimsicott. What is Whimsicott gonna do? Well, it's gonna Encore next turn. This turn, I will just Moonblast Altaria. Gothitelle swap into Amoonguss. Okay. Both of my mons are immune to Spore and Rage Powder out in the field right now, so it's fine. I can live with that. Might be an eject button play. I think he's going for baiting a knockoff into Gothitelle. He gets it, and then if I hit the Amoonguss, he gets eject button back into Gothitelle, trapping again while he goes Perish Song with Altaria. I think that's what he's going for, but my play beats that. I didn't go for what Alex is calling here. I'd rather just stop the Perish Song. Yep, good. Okay. Now the Amoonguss, Spore and Rage Powder does nothing. All it can do is Pollen Puff. Since all it can do is Pollen Puff, I don't really need to... I mean, I guess I can knock off the Altaria, and if I send a Moonblast into Amoonguss, it will get Eject Button, and then it can't Pollen Puff this turn. Yeah, so I should just tap it. No sense in trying to do decent damage to it either, since it'll... Is this going to be Scrafty? Whose question? Gothitelle. Ooh, swapping into a knockoff. Yeah, we're both immune to that, fun. I'm not sure how... Yeah, you're getting ejected anyway, so even if I didn't have Safety Goggles, the knockoff was still going to be going into Gothitelle. Because it doesn't keep the redirection onto the thing that swaps in for Amoonguss, so I wouldn't be redirected into Pelipper here. Once Amoonguss leaves the field, I can just attack who I was attacking. That's a good damage from knockoff. Alright, considering the 4... I think I just want to double the Pelipper. I think it might be a Weather Ball into my Whimsicott, if anything, so I don't actually want to put Sun up. Ooh, a Protect from Gothitelle. I can Encore that next turn, unless it Teras. And Pelipper's gone. Alright, we'll never know if that was a Weather Ball. I guess I can ask Alex if that was a Weather Ball. Oh, we will know, because we'll see... I assume he's recording this too. Okay. So this lead is doing what it was supposed to do, because he actually went with the Perish Song route. Good, good, good. First game was a little iffy, I had to pivot around, but this works. And with Amoonguss in the back that I don't have to worry about, I think I just taunt the Altaria and Moonblast Goth. Not that I think Perish Song is very strong in this endgame, so maybe I should have let him do it. Hurts him more than it hurts me at this point. This might just be a fire spin here, though. Which we now know works on Covert Club, which is cool, I guess. I want to get rid of Amoonguss sooner than later. So I'll just click high horsepower into the Amoonguss and Moonblast down Altaria? Yeah, that does some damage. I'm not doing a lot of damage, but it'll work eventually, right? And this will be what, a Pollen Puff into Altaria? Spore? Goggles. It's in my paste, right? I got it right? Yeah, safety goggles. Okay. Just making sure I didn't have a team sheet error there. He knew about the goggles. I don't read team sheets. Thanks for the clarification there, Alex. I think I'll knock off Altaria this time and Encore the Amoonguss. No, by Amoonguss. Ugh. He's giving me a little difficulty getting it over the finish line here. But I think now I'll bring in Hydreigon. Ooh, big damage into Altaria. Who needs Hydreigon? The rain stopped, but the rain didn't matter as long as Altaria was on the field. Alright, now I'm going to knock off. That might finish Altaria. I'll Moonblast over at the Gothitelle. This one's basically wraps, right? I'm just seeing if I can win this without losing them up. At this point. Yeah, okay. Amoonguss can't do anything. Good game, Alex. Hello, Amoonguss. You keep getting health back, but... I'm assuming forfeit? Or are you gonna fight it out? Click a Rage Powder, okay. Yeah, Perish Trap is not an easy thing to use, so props to Alex for giving it a shot. And then the fact that I actually had an answer to Perish Trap built into my team, that hurts even more, you know? Good games. Alright, here we got Aquamoth. Very scary Goggles Arcanine with Will-O-Wisp. They also have a Bisharp, it's 4 attacks, Flying Tera Blast, Standard Rocky Helmet Amoonguss, Sash Mineshow with no coaching. For Assault Vest Azumarill? Uh-oh. Tailwind Draco, Protect Dark Pulse, Fairy Tera, Sitrus Berry, Hydreigon. Okay. Volcarona seems pretty good. Liquidation, Play Rough, Aqua Jet, Ice Spinner. Azumarill is going to be a problem either way, but it can be intimidated. I think I want Volcarona. It's a Grass Tera Azumarill as well. I think I want Volcarona, and I think I want Amoonguss, even though there's an Arcanine. Maybe Volcarona Whimsicott, get Sun, start blasting. Hydreigon is scary to bring against an Assault Vest Azumarill. Volcarona. How do I deal with Bisharp other than just my Volcarona? This is a really scary matchup. I think maybe I do bring Bisharp. Everything I bring is a little bit weak to Arcanine. I don't know. I don't know. This is a tough one. Azumarill is so awkward for Hydreigon, but I actually feel like Hydreigon's pretty decent. Oh, cool Arcanine. Against a lot of that stuff. So maybe it was a mistake to leave it behind. Like, Amoonguss plus Hydreigon seems pretty good. Alright, they got Amoonguss Arcanine. So my Amoonguss just became completely useless. Okay. So what, I protect Volcarona, bring in Krookodile? I think that's what I need to do. I don't think there's any other play here. If I was Hydreigon plus Amoonguss, would that be any better? No. Hydreigon Krookodile could have been good. Just start throwing spread moves, launch Earthquake next to Heat Wave. That could have been a good lead. When we're bringing Krookodile now, I have Goggles, so if they try to call a switch there, Spore into my Amoonguss doesn't work. Could just Flare Blitz into that slot, reading Volcarona's Protect. But no, it's Flare Blitz into Volcarona, and then probably Spore into Volcarona in that case. Yeah. Well, now I can pretty safely taunt the Amoonguss. I may get Will-O-Wisped for my trouble, though. And I expect Aquamoth to call the taunt. So I almost want to just Fiery Dance High Horsepower. Okay, Arcanine's swapping. Who's this? Azumarill! Alright, damage into Azumarill is fantastic. And Amoonguss just protected. Fine. Good, good, good. Damage into Azumarill is great. It's not quite enough damage, but damage is damage. It's really not enough damage. You want to take out my Krookodile. I want to bring in Amoonguss. Volcarona could protect this turn. Could protect and bring in my Amoonguss. But then, I guess I'd be in a little bit of an awkward spot. Wonder if it's ever just Fiery Dance the Amoonguss, Tera, High Horsepower Azumarill again. Because if I can just get Azumarill off the board, I'd feel a lot more comfortable. And I think it would be going after Krookodile here. But this could also go really badly if it just liquidations Volcarona. Who can protect this turn? And I've been playing very defensively, and I expect Aquamoth is anticipating me to continue doing that. I get the special attack boost. I don't know how long I'll have that. Not very long, it looks like. Oh, this is a Pollen Puff into your Azumarill then, isn't it? No burn. And a heal. Ooh, that's rough. That's really rough. Bisharp could take anything. So I think I want to go into Bisharp. And if Arcanine comes in, it gives me a boost, but it has Will-O-Wisp. I'm just going to Swords Dance. Still taunt Amoonguss here. This could even be High Horsepower plus Iron Head. If I wanted to, into Azumarill. Actually, I think that might be better. Iron Head plus High Horsepower. It can't protect because of the Assault Vest. Oh man, it's tough taking out this Azumarill. Amoonguss swaps, that's good. Didn't waste my taunt there. And greeny is Hydreigon. Okay. Hydreigon I'm very happy to see. Because it cannot touch Bisharp, like, at all. Azumarill's gone. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do have to worry about Dark Pulse coming into my Krookodile. There's just an Amoonguss. Fine. Can Dark Pulse take my Krookodile? They seem to be a defensive set, and I've got a lot of HP. I might be able to handle it. I'm gonna Swords Dance and Taunt here. Dark Pulse gets the KO. Not good. Critical hit. Okay. We don't know if that KOs. I get the feeling it doesn't. And then this must be a Spore. Yeah. Good night. My Amoonguss is completely useless against their Arcanine, and I've already burnt Tera. So this is not the position to be in. I'm gonna go Iron Head into the Hydreigon, I guess. Bisharp hasn't slept yet, so it doesn't matter. I try to Pollen Puff chip. I don't think Hydreigon's staying in. I think it's just going to switch into Arcanine. Do I have a way to win this? I don't think I do. Because, yeah, this is just going to be into Arcanine, then Rage Powder, Flare Blitz. And then what do I do? I get him to make a mistake and I hit a Sucker Punch into the Arcanine? Pollen Puff into my Amoonguss makes sense. I guess if I can survive the Flare Blitz, wake up, and Iron Head KOs the Amoonguss, then I can Sucker Punch the Arcanine. So yeah, I'm gonna try that. Because it is Rage Powder, so Sucker Punch would not work. Let's see how much Flare Blitz can even do to me. And then I need to get the one-turn sleep. Okay, we live a Flare Blitz. That's good to know. Good recoil. Waking up. That's kind of big. We're at such low health, though, I'm not sure it's going to matter. Hydreigon Draco probably does it. If I had self-Pollen Puffed there, that would be a lot better. Because they can just Will-O-Wisp my Bisharp. So any way to punish, they Will-O-Wisp into Bisharp. I can Rage Powder whatever the Hydreigon's doing. Could protect Bisharp and Spore the Hydreigon. They're gonna know better than to get Sucker Punched. I'm gonna Iron Head Hydreigon and side Pollen Puff, actually. I think this best covers for getting Will-O-Wisped here. It's Extreme Speed, which doesn't pick up. That's huge. That's really huge. Okay. Get my healing. Thank you. Now the only thing I'm very threatened by is the Flare Blitz. So I actually am gonna Sucker Punch here. That feels weird. But I'm clicking it. I'm gonna try to call. Okay, I didn't call it this turn. I was willing to go for it there, though. There's Draco Meteor. Ooh, I like to see that. That did a lot of damage, actually. I don't love to see that. That combo doesn't do it. I get to heal up. I'm going to lock down Arcanine one more time to get even more healing. As long as I keep clicking Sucker Punch, the Arcanine cannot click Flare Blitz. It can click Will-O-Wisp, sure. Ooh, got him on the Flare Blitz. Goodbye, Arcanine. I didn't think this was winnable, but Bisharp with the comeback. There's a Draco, hoping for a crit. Didn't get it. Oh boy. And I'm so strong. Alright, Iron Head. Rage Powder. Just so that it can't Dark Pulse down my Bisharp to death. There's Draco, will this one crit? Nope. And probably goodbye Hydreigon at +3. Yes! Let's go! Let's go, Bisharp! Yeah! I kinda hate Sucker Punch, but right now I kinda love Sucker Punch. Good game. Alright, as great as Bisharp was, I don't know if I can pull that off again. Krookodile is still pretty cool against not Azumarill. Do I need to try Hydreigon Amoonguss? Hydreigon Amoonguss gets punished by Mineshaw, which they did not bring. Heatwave is good into their Amoonguss and Bisharp. Azumarill, I guess it could Ice Spinner into my Amoonguss, but I could Spore it almost safely if it doesn't Tera, and if it does Tera, it's in trouble. Then maybe Bisharp and Krookodile again? Just to have another Spore immunity? So I think Hydreigon might even threaten their Amoonguss enough that I could, like, Tera Fire Heatwave, and then if they Tera into water, Rage Powder will redirect them. But I think this is what I'm going to go with this time. Arcanine doesn't do much into a Hydreigon, especially when it's intimidated, which is part of why I wanted to bring Krookodile Hydreigon. I could consider Krookodile Hydreigon lead, but I know that Azumarill can take any 2 hits from that lead. So if they just lead Azumarill, they can get a free hit, which don't love. Every time Azumarill hits me, something might be getting KO'd. Even with this lead, it could be Call Weather Hydreigon Teras. Okay, Mineshaw is not what I wanted to see. Mineshaw Arcanine is definitely what I wanted not to see. I have so many fighting weaknesses. But do I Tera Water my Amoonguss? I think Tera Water Amoonguss is fine into everything other than their own Amoonguss. They've got Coaching, U-Turn, Close Combat, Fake Out. If I just click Heat Wave, Tera Water, Rage Powder. I could redirect to Close Combat. Live a Flare Blitz. I think it's what I need to do. And I'm clicking Heat Wave because I wanted to hit the Mineshaw. Mineshaw is really scary for the rest of my team. Otherwise, I would probably just Dark Pulse into the Arcanine. Arcanine Protect is cool to see. Now I wish I hadn't burnt Tera. Is this going to be U-Turn? Coaching. That Arcanine just became a little bit scarier. Please tell me I actually hit the Mineshaw. Good. I would like to swap in Krookodile. I'm so worried about a close combat into that slot, though. But then I'm also going to Spore here. I could see a Azumarill. I can very easily see a Azumarill coming in. I know I'm choiced into Heat Wave. A Azumarill can come in here. Kind of free. So if I bring in Krookodile, intimidate the Arcanine, try to Spore this slot, then I can go with knockoff on Arcanine and try to Spore it. Oh, it's Tera Grass. Tera Grass and Goggles. You really hate Amoonguss, huh? Alright, the Mineshaw stayed in, which could be bad. Could be just be another coaching as well. It is just another coaching. Alright, so I at least get the Spore. There's a big Flare Blitz into Krookodile, which we eat. Ish. And we at least put that thing to sleep. It's something. I'm gonna get out of here to Hydreigon, which is gonna take an extreme speed, and then I'm gonna Pollen Puff it back up to health. The next turn, I can threaten Arcanine with a Specs Draco. There's extreme speed. That's plenty easy to Pollen Puff up. This is your guaranteed sleep turn. Heal yourself right up. They probably protect Arcanine. As I click Draco into it. I think I need to Rage Powder, though. Pollen Puff isn't going to KO the Mineshaw. I don't think they're going to swap Mineshaw. I guess there's an argument to be made that maybe I should Dark Pulse Mineshaw here, instead of locking into Draco. I would love if Mineshaw stays asleep. It does not. Close combat. We're gonna take another with our Sitrus Berry. The question is, are they gonna give me Arcanine? Man, if that was a Dark Pulse into Mineshaw, they would just have a free swap anyway. I think they give up the boosts on Arcanine. Give up the boost on Arcanine. I think maybe I go into Krookodile, mostly as a sacrifice. Put Mineshaw back to sleep. I think that's what I need to do. I don't love that I'm in this position. This Arcanine is really scary. Would a Krookodile lead have been okay here? Not really. I'm bringing too much things weak to Mineshaw, honestly. Yeah, Arcanine did swap. This must be a Azumarill, so I think I made the right play. It's Amoonguss, okay. And my Amoonguss can get spored, unfortunately. Hopefully after all those close combats, maybe Pollen Puff can finally take this Mineshaw down. Yeah, going to Hydreigon. They brought in a Amoonguss there. Is there a chance they didn't bring a Azumarill at all? Because that must have been switching into a Draco Meteor. I don't think they have a Amoonguss. I think they dropped a Azumarill, I mean. They've preserved Tera. This could be Tera, Water Amoonguss. So I think it's fine to just Draco it. And I'm gonna Pollen Puff the Mineshaw. That thing's caused too many okay, it's gone. Oh, what, are you gonna heal up your Arcanine here? Hi, Arcanine. You get a Spore into my Hydreigon. No, you're gonna redirect. Neither of my mons here are too threatened by your Arcanine, if I'm being honest. I think I want to Draco the Amoonguss even. No, do I? I think it's right to Draco the Amoonguss. I think the Arcanine might just protect or something. Also Pollen Puff into the Amoonguss just for a little bit more damage. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be Spore Protect. I don't think it's gonna be Rage Powder and Attack. Yeah, okay. I got the call right. I don't think Draco can guarantee this KO though. If it does, perfect. No, okay. Alright. Now I really need to burn off these sleep turns as soon as possible. Amoonguss is gone with a crit. Ooh, I like that. Bring in Mind Shout because it hasn't burnt a sleep turn yet. Greenie is Hydreigon. Hydreigon with Draco Meteor. Fun time. They're going to be expecting Rage Powder or Spore. I don't think they just click Draco into my Hydreigon, do they? Maybe they do. They could expect a swap. I'm at -2 and a sleep. I'm going to click Draco and just click Pollen Puff into their Hydreigon. They just did it. Okay. That's good play. Good play. Can't be mad at a good play. Get some damage on Hydreigon. Arcanine remains a massive threat. Amoonguss is no longer capable of healing itself. Some chip there. It's gotta be Will-O-Wisp. It's gotta be. How can I really take advantage of that, though? Other than Swords Dance to cancel it out, Pollen Puff to heal up from a Flare Blitz, but you're not intimidated. Don't think I win this one. I could just protect. I'm gonna Swords Dance and side Pollen Puff. Okay, switching into the Sleeping Mind Shout means I have a free Iron Head into that slot next turn. It is Flare Blitz, ouch. Alright, how much damage did I actually take there? 130-ish? 128. I have 130. Okay, so technically I can live one. That means we Iron Head the Arcanine. And side Pollen Puff. Mind Shout is asleep for its guaranteed sleep turn. It is Will-O-Wisp trying to avoid Sucker Punch. Hopefully I have the power to take out this Arcanine now. Because of my Swords Dance, I think I might be able to finish it off. Not quite. Okay. If it Flare Blitzes my Bisharp, it goes down. The Mind Shout has Close Combat, Coaching, U-Turn. I'm gonna Sucker Punch into Mind Shout. and Pollen Puff into Arcanine. Then all it can do is, I guess they could wake up Coach Flare Blitz. That would KO. I didn't cover for that. This should have been a Protect Bisharp Pollen Puff. Somebody. Well, you have to get the 1-turn sleep and you have to find that play. Which is... I think it's a good play. But then you have to worry about Sucker Punch. Okay, so it's not perfect. Because I could just Sucker Punch the Arcanine next. Prevent you from ever clicking Flare Blitz. Arcanine Protect. Cool with that. What'd you click with Mineshaw? Not coaching. Great. Alright, goodbye Mineshaw. Now that Arcanine's protected, and I'm not in Flare Blitz range, I can Iron Head the Arcanine. If it does Flare Blitz, it'll knock itself out, and the Iron Head will get redirected. And then I just Rage Powder away the Draco. Iron Head. Rage Powder. Okay, it's Extreme Speed into Amoonguss. Doesn't get the KO. Probably a Dark Pulse into Amoonguss. Yeah. Just so you don't knock yourself out. But I'm going to knock out the Arcanine. I guess they might have been covering for Sucker Punch there. This is looking pretty good. The Burn Chip is going to be annoying, but... Sucker Punch isn't going to do enough. I have to risk Dark Pulse flinches. Though I should take a lot of Dark Pulses. So many. Yeah, look how little that does. Iron Head. Not quite enough. Sucker Punch would be. Oh, right, Citrus Berry. Another Iron Head does it, though. So they protect. I don't see a need to Swords Dance, because I'm just going to click Iron Head. Definitely protect the Hydreigon here. Get some Burn Chip. Probably should have better protect last turn, even. Nope, just going for Dark Pulse. No flinch, Iron Head finishes it. Let's go, Bisharp! Let's go! That game did not feel winnable, but Bisharp did it anyway. Let's go! Let's go! Good game. Alright, here we got a Sand Team. It's Choice Band, Tera Ground Excadrill. It's Focus Sash, T-Tar. Tera Flying, but no Tera Blast. Ooh, it has Taunt. Standard Amoonguss, Citrus Berry, Specs, Hydreigon, same set as me. Grass Volcarona, Heat Wave, Giga Drain, and Assault Vest Scrafty with Low Kick and Drain Punch and Knockoff. Okay. Krookodile seems fantastic. 3 Intimidate targets, no Clear Amulets. Just seems great. Hydreigon seems pretty good. Not great into the Tyranitar. Krookodile I love. I need something for that Volcarona. Could be my own Volcarona, especially because they're Tera Grass. Volcarona's a little scared of their Tyranitar, though. They have a lot of moves that hit Bisharp, even if I Tera Dragon. Could Whimsicott get rid of their weather, even? I think I'm going with Krookodile, Volcarona, Amoonguss. But then who last? Hydreigon? Bisharp? I think it's Hydreigon, but I'm not super sold on the last slot here. It could be Bisharp. I definitely want to take advantage of Krookodile, because I've got Taunt and I've got Intimidate. And that's huge. Cool trainer card. And I guess Scrafty with Fake Out could be annoying. Oh, there's Scrafty Volcarona. Alright. Get an Intimidate down on that at least. How do the speeds line up between these Volcaronas and Krookodile? I know my Krookodile has decent speed. It's faster than my own Volcarona. Would it be faster than their Volcarona? Hydreigon resists everything their Volcarona has, but is weak to Scrafty. I think I want to go for a taunt on their Volcarona and Quiver Dance my own. I think that's my play. Fake out into Volcarona, fine. Do I get a Flame Body? Nope, but I get a taunt. That's big. That's really big. I like that. And now I might be facing a knockoff onto Volcarona. I might be facing Heat Wave. Giga Drain is annoying since I'm Tera Water. So I think I want to keep my typing there. Question is swapping in a Amoonguss or a Hydreigon. I'm scared with both, but I think Hydreigon can take a hit from Scrafty anyway. And I really want this Quiver Dance. And I really want to save Krookodile for later because it could keep my Volcarona much safer. Alright, we're seeing a Tera. Is this Stellar Scrafty? Okay, no, it's just Grass Volcarona. Cool. That must be a Giga Drain then. That seems like an offensive play. Ooh, it's Heat Wave. Good damage into my Volcarona, too. And a burn on my Hydreigon. Well, Hydreigon can handle it. Here's my Quiver Dance. Now, I'm really interested to see if this is knockoff or a fighting move into the Hydreigon swap in. It's a knockoff into Volcarona. Alright, we take that pretty well. Get rid of our leftovers. Still no burn. I think the play here, the Volcarona can't protect, so I think throwing a Heat Wave is fine. Don't want to Tera Water right here. It could just be Draco Meteor into Scrafty and Struggle Bug. Could even be a double up into Scrafty. No, I think I will Heat Wave and Struggle Bug. I think that's my play. Scrafty swaps. I figured something was probably swapping. I want to throw as many diverse moves as possible. Okay, yeah, Tyranitar. I like that I clicked Struggle Bug and Heat Wave then. Both of these hit the Volcarona nice. Ooh, good damage into Volcarona and good damage into Tyranitar there. And we're faster than their our Hydreigon's faster than the Volc. That's good to know for later too. Alright. And there's a burn. Okay, I mean... You got a burn with Heat Wave, I got a burn with Heat Wave. You dodged Flame Body twice. This seems fair. This seems fair to me. I had multiple chances to get burns on your Scrafty and never got them. So one on Tyranitar. That seems fair. This could be a swap into Scrafty, which would be me going right back into another Intimidate. This could be Excadrill, which would be the same call for me. But I don't see Volcarona getting out of that as long as they're faster. They wouldn't Earthquake here, right? Oh, they might Rock Slide, though. They have Rock Slide on Excadrill. See, I'm going to go to Krookodile. I need the Intimidate. I doubt my Volcarona's faster than an Excadrill. Do I want to save Volcarona for later? Do I want to just fire off a move now? I think I will Protect, just to stall out Sand turns. Sand can't be up forever. There's Krookodile with a beautiful Intimidate. Excadrill is still pretty strong. I mean, it's Choice Band. And protecting Volcarona as long as Krookodile lives, this gives me more things to swap around to. Alright, they lock Rock Slide. That's cool with me. And the Tyranitar also went for Rock Slide. Okay, they have knockoff Rock Slide and Taunt, so Krookodile's very comfortable here. And they've already burnt Tera, and Scrafty is in the pack. So this seems like a great position to just click Earthquake. In fact, I'm tempted to just click Earthquake and basically let Volcarona go if it's time for Volcarona to go. Excadrill swap or Rock Slide miss, and Volcarona gets to hang around. If not, whatever. In that case, what would I want to do? Excadrill, I guess I would want to Fiery Dance, because if Scrafty comes in for Tyranitar, Earthquake probably doesn't finish off Excadrill because of the Intimidate. Yeah, Tyranitar is going to Scrafty, so Krookodile probably doesn't get a KO here. So it was right to target Excadrill, but Volcarona, I'm sorry, you're probably not getting this off. Yeah, there's a connect on the Rock Slide. But as long as Krookodile doesn't flinch, we've got something good going here. Yeah, there's an Earthquake. Good damage. Into Excadrill. Not so much into Scrafty. That Scrafty's bulky. I'm gonna bring in Amoonguss. And I just want Krookodile to leave to get its attack stat back. So I'm going to swap into Hydreigon. The question is, with my Amoonguss, do I want to Rage Powder so Scrafty can't do something to my Hydreigon? Or do I want to Pollen Puff to try to heal Hydreigon back and bring it back into this game? Or do I just want to Spore to get some time? I guess either one of their Pokemon could swap into the Tyranitar, which would nullify my Spore, so I'm leaning towards side Pollen Puff. I guess if I don't get this off... Okay, the Excadrill swaps into Tyranitar, fine. If we see a Fake Out into Krookodile, that'd be nice. If we see an attack into Amoonguss, that'd be nice. If we see a Low Kick into Hydreigon, we probably just lose Hydreigon. Drain Punch doesn't take Hydreigon. Perfect. Perfect. Hydreigon is still in this game. Now it's the question of what am I clicking with Hydreigon? Or am I swapping back into Krookodile, getting the Intimidate, and healing my Krookodile now? So with an Intimidate, Krookodile should be able to take a hit from Scrafty. Heal that up. Or should I Draco, take the Tyranitar KO, Spore Scrafty? Don't hate that. Here's Draco Meteor. There's no more Tyranitar to worry about. Once Sand ends, Sand is done. And getting a Sleeping Mon is nice. Drain Punch. It does take Hydreigon this time, but that is okay. Hydreigon has done its job. I didn't want to risk bringing in Krookodile. Krookodile is my win condition. Especially now when I get Intimidate on the Scrafty and the Excadrill. And Scrafty is taking a little nap. I love it. And the Sand is gone, so Krookodile should be faster than Excadrill. Since Excadrill is Choice Banded, I think I should be safe to just go for Protect Earthquake here. Scrafty can't wake up this turn, and then I can Rage Powder and start beating on Scrafty. So that's my play. Earthquake Protect. And I should be faster than Excadrill. I guess there's a chance if they're max speed they can go first. I don't know the exact speed numbers that Excadrill can hit, but I wouldn't expect it to be max speed. There's my Amoonguss Protect. They are faster. They almost take out Krookodile. Yikes. But I get some damage into Scrafty, and okay, the Excadrill is faster than my Krookodile. That's scary. So that should have just been Rage Powder then. Wow, that was close. And then Scrafty, it's Assault Vest with Knockoff, Drain Punch, Low Kick, Fake Out. Alright, yeah. I can redirect. Stellar Tera, they already burnt Tera anyway. I will just click High Horsepower and Rage Powder until the game's over. Unless I miss enough High Horsepowers that it can hang on. Okay, I just need one more. And they're awake! The Drain Punch isn't going to do anything. Probably going for the quick wake up, take out Krookodile while I'm trying to like Pollen Puff it or something. High Horsepower, Rage Powder, but I'm just playing careful. As careful as I can. Maybe it should have been Earthquake here so that I don't risk missing, but I didn't miss, and there goes Scrafty. Because 2 Earthquakes would have done it. Earthquake's never going to knock out my own Amoonguss. So probably safer to Earthquake Rage Powder there, but alright, good game. That's game 1. Alright, this time, Scrafty was annoying. I think Whimsicott can handle that. In fact, Whimsicott Hydreigon seems pretty nice, actually. Sunny Day plus Heat Wave is also particularly threatening. And Hydreigon walls their Volcarona, which is nice. Whimsicott would have to worry about their Volcarona a little bit, but Encore pressure. Krookodile is perfect. And then finally, Volcarona was okay. It was not bad. It was good against their Volcarona. But honestly, it might just be something else. If I save Tera for Bisharp, for example, Dragon Tera Bisharp can do a lot. Amoonguss did well too. Maybe I just bring Amoonguss. Yes, since I'm bringing 2 fighting weaknesses, I think Amoonguss is still the play. But I'm dropping my Volcarona. All the Rock Slides was too much. I mean, Volcarona did not do bad. Volcarona did pretty good, honestly. I wonder if they're going to change up their strategy in this game, though. I guess we'll see. Hydreigon Scrafty, that's very different than before. And they've got Fire Tera Hydreigon. And they've got a Fake Out coming. Alright. They could just Terrafire Heat Wave, Fake out my Hydreigon if they want. That would be devastating. What do I want my Tera? I think it's okay to Tera the Whimsicott, honestly, in this game, to cover for that. I'm going to Tera my Whimsicott, and I'm going to Moonblast Scrafty. But then my Hydreigon... I don't want to risk it. I'm going into Amoonguss. Amoonguss is the thing that can take a beating. But if it's Terrafire Heat Wave, it can't take that, probably. But I need to cover for this being a Draco Meteor. I do think Hydreigon's going to Tera. I think Terrafire is going to happen. I don't know what it's going to click, though. It's Heat Wave, I've covered myself with the Tera Water, so I at least still have Whimsicott. And then I can just go back into Hydreigon if Amoonguss goes down. Okay, it is Fake Out. It was no Tera from Hydreigon. Wow. And then half damage to Scrafty. Cool. And then a Draco Meteor that misses. Okay. Good dodge, Amoonguss. We love you. Since you're gonna Draco Meteor, if it's into Whimsicott, whatever, I'm going to Moonblast Scrafty again. Scrafty is so not a threat right here. I'm gonna Moonblast Hydreigon and Spore it. If they Tera the Hydreigon or swap the Hydreigon, they're gonna get Spore. Here's Excadrill. Okay, yeah, they wanted to protect that slot from Moonblast. And they're gonna protect the Hydreigon slot from Moonblast. Okay. So they're gonna get a Draco off. It's unfortunate that they missed the first one. I don't know if Amoonguss can live this. We've got a little bit of chip from the fake out. I don't know if they're modest or timid. Maybe I get a special attack drop and then we don't have to worry about it. Nope. Oh, it's into Whimsicott. That's fine. The target for Moonblast just stopped being weak to Moonblast. I never got my Sun or Tailwind up, though. But sleeping the Hydreigon. And now I can go into Krookodile. Get an Intimidate on that Excadrill real quick. Which cannot Tera. And cannot protect. Presumably you also have Tyranitar behind it, so I can Spore that slot pretty freely. I imagine it's Scrafty coming in for the Hydreigon. I'm just gonna high horsepower Excadrill. I'm gonna Spore the Hydreigon slot. I'd rather Scrafty go to sleep than anything else. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hard call that Hydreigon's going to Scrafty here. Excadrill swapping. Okay, maybe I got it all wrong. Into Tyranitar. Okay, I'm happy with hitting Tyranitar with high horsepower at least. So this isn't a waste, even if Hydreigon's staying in. Nope, Hydreigon is slower than their Excadrill. That's really good to know. That means they cannot be max speed Timid Hydreigon. Likely modest, meaning my Hydreigon should be faster than theirs. Good high horsepower into Tyranitar, and I do get this Spore. No fake out for you. Alright, I probably want to get Krookodile off the field, honestly. I can go into my own Hydreigon. I feel like their Hydreigon might come in. Like, I want to just click high horsepower into their Tyranitar again. Hydreigon comes in. I don't take very good advantage of anything with that. They also have Taunt on their Tyranitar. So I think I do want a high horsepower there. And just so I don't waste my time, I'm going to Pollen Puff the Scrafty. Get that chip down a bit. Okay, Tyranitar Protect makes sense. Scrafty burns a sleep turn. And we get some Pollen Puff damage. That's not very much. I mean, it adds up with sand, but it's not very much. Right now, neither of them are intimidated. So honestly, swapping in Hydreigon is kind of scary. Unless I swap in Hydreigon and Rage Powder. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I can swap Hydreigon and Rage Powder. The damage Amoonguss takes, I can Regenerator back up. Plus, I still have my Sitrus Berry unless they hit me with a knockoff specifically. So I think it would rather be a Taunt or a fighting move from Scrafty. Yeah, there's a Taunt. Scrafty does wake up. Oh, quick Strange Punch, perfect. Alright, Scrafty might be in Heat Wave range. It's not going to be in Dark Pulse or Snarl range ever. It might even be too obvious that I'm swapping Krookodile in, but like, whatever. I'm going to click Heat Wave. That means Excadrill isn't safe. 2 turns of Sandstorm remain. Yeah, Heat Wave and Krookodile. It's got to be the play. If I don't take out Scrafty, I do get an Intimidate on it. I think Intimidated Rock Slide plus Intimidated Drain Punch or Low Kick is a problem, though. I think Rock Slide plus Drain Punch Hydreigon would live, but Rock Slide, Low Kick, no way. Here's Heat Wave. It's not enough for Scrafty. We get a burn on Tyranitar again. I'd rather burn the Scrafty. There's Rock Slide, that'll do nothing. And Drain Punch will live. Good. Oh, it looks like Low Kick we would have lived too. Alright, both of them pretty low health. I'm not too worried about Tyranitar. I'm going to bring in Amoonguss. Am I? I would like to be able to swap moves. Their Tyranitar probably swaps out here. Heat Wave doesn't threaten their Hydreigon at all. Yeah, I'm going to bring in Amoonguss. And just high horsepower the Scrafty slot. If they call that and bring in Hydreigon there, good play, especially if it's like a taunt. Okay, high horsepower Scrafty gone, finally. Oh. One of the biggest pains, finally removed. And Rock Slide, that's not bad. Sandstorm done, but we know Excadrill is faster than our Krookodile. Here's Hydreigon. Which our Hydreigon should be faster than, and they're asleep. So I'm going to take this chance to heal my Hydreigon. Even Taunt can't stop that. I guess Rock Slide could flinch us. But if I recall correctly, they did not burn a sleep turn on their Hydreigon yet. So I'm perfectly safe coming into my Hydreigon and Pollen Puffing. And Pollen Puff isn't blocked by Taunt. They stay asleep. They knock off the Amoonguss. Okay. And we heal. Tyranitar hurt by its burn. They've got yeah, it's Excadrill. Not just presumably, it is Excadrill. So keeping Krookodile in the back is nice. The only thing I really fear from Hydreigon is like a Draco Meteor. If you lock Heat Wave, you're kind of in trouble. So I'm happy to Rage Powder. And Snarl or Dark Pulse? I'm leaning Dark Pulse into the Hydreigon. I don't want to risk a miss. I want to just get the damage. I know Dark Pulse probably doesn't KO, but I'm not threatened by a KO in return just yet. They wake up, and they flinch. Okay. So Dark Pulse was a good play, huh? Tyranitar's about to go down. Hydreigon's about to go down. I'm going to click Spore in case you swap in Excadrill, and just finish off this Hydreigon with Dark Pulse. This should be game over. I think I've got the pin here. Excadrill, all it can really do is click Rock Slide, as long as I still have Rage Powder available. I guess they could taunt here. Yeah, they do. Okay. Tyranitar gone. Hydreigon should definitely be faster than Excadrill, right? All my Amoonguss is allowed to do is Pollen Puff right now. I think it's better to just get an Intimidate. So I'll just bring in Krookodile and click Dark Pulse. And then if I'm faster, I don't think there's any way for Excadrill to bring this back, because it can't click a ground move here, because then Hydreigon will be immune. But if it doesn't click a ground move, maybe the, like, Iron Head crits my Hydreigon, I can just redirect and high horsepower. Okay, we are faster. Dark Pulse finishes it with a crit. Okay. Yep, I don't think it mattered, but the crit might have mattered for the KO, but it didn't matter for the game. Good game. That was a cool team there. Good use of Scrafty. And we are back. Yes, I went undefeated. I did drop a game here or there, but I did not lose to anybody in these best of threes. This team was too solid. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And anyways, I'm Jordy. And, alright. Peace.